Jake can't take Kay's lingerie.
Get rid of the old lady underwear.
He has a problem with my underwear. Maybe he should buy me some.
So he got change of heart to send him on this brief encounter.
He was glad I wasn't wearing grandma panties. She needs a little more dye in her hair. Maybe I need a little more stuffing in my bra.
Meanwhile, Kay had her own blind date.
He started kissing the back of my neck.
That wasn't brief at all.
Well, it went on a while.
Will they stay together or have a change of heart?
Hi, I'm Chris Jagger. Welcome to Change of Heart. This is the show where couples who've reached a crossroads in their relationship voluntarily go on one blind date with someone new. We're going to meet their dates later, but right now we're going to meet our couple. It took him a year and a half before he got up the nerve to ask her out. And now that was 3 months ago. Please welcome Jacob Galasso and Kay Worsham. Now, I understand that things aren't really where you want them to be at this point, so that's a little bit of a problem. We'll talk about some of those things, but we'll go back to the beginning, Kay. What was it about Jacob that you first saw that attracted you? What about his looks?
Well, when I first saw Jacob, we were in the same class together, and immediately I saw his beautiful blue eyes and these really long eyelashes that just penetrate you. That's really what attracted to me.
Okay, that's an interesting choice of word, but yeah. Concerning eyelashes, actually. Jacob, a year and a half, dude, what were you doing? Why did it take so long?
Well, when I first saw her, I thought she was just absolutely gorgeous, but I don't know, I was kind of shy, you know. We became, like, almost best friends, actually. After a while, yeah.
Hey, so what if you were, like, best friends or whatever, now dating for a while? He must know everything about you.
You'd think so, but he doesn't know everything about me. Like, for instance, I've known him almost 2 years now, and he still doesn't know how to say my name.
Kay. How hard is Kay?
Yeah, Kay is my nickname. It's short for my Hawaiian name. And Jacob, do you know how to pronounce my name?
Cut you, Lenny.
Close.
Close. Dude, 2 years, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of words. That's a pretty good little
How do you say
Hawaiian,
It's
X.
you, Lenny.
Jacob, let me ask you this. Do you think Kay is always fair to you?
Sure. Yeah, but I mean, she always sometimes compares me to her dad, though. Yeah. It seems like the littlest thing, like I'll be looking at a girl and she'll be like, you know, that's something my dad would do. He goes,
Dad.
oh,
I don't mind if he looks because he takes me home.
All right, well, let's talk about the things that he does that make you feel special, Kay. Are there some things that Jacob does that makes you feel that way? Special?
Not all the time. I mean, he does romantic things once in a while, but I mean, when he chooses his, to be with his friends over me, it really, doesn't make me feel very special, and it makes me angry. Like the time we were supposed to go to Palm Springs, and I took off of work, and we were supposed to go in a couple of days before he...
But he blew you off right before the trip?
Yeah, and it really hurt my feelings.
Jacob, do you ever offer some advice for Kay?
yeah, that she get rid of the old lady underwear.
Kay, you wearing grandma's undies?
No. If he has a problem with my underwear, maybe he should buy me some.
There you go. Kay, do you ever take her shopping for something that you might like?
I took her to Victoria's Secret, and I mean,
Once, and he bought me one thing.
I brought out a couple outfits for you to get, and you didn't like them.
And he keeps complaining, like, he wants me to wear thongs, but what he bought me wasn't a thong.
That doesn't make any sense. Kay, let me ask you this. Does Jacob open up to you? Does he share things with you?
Not when he's angry. When he's angry or upset, he'll just clam up, and I can't get anything out of him.
Anytime we ever have problems, every time we always start to talk about it, she'll run in the opposite direction and like expect me to chase after her. Like she'll go fine, and she'll run the other way, and I'm like,
no, not always.
Here.
At least I open up even when I'm upset.
Really? Jacob, are there times though that you sort of wish Kay wasn't as communicative as she is?
Yeah, especially like if we're in bed or something like that, and she's like, what? We're sitting. Okay. We're laying there, fine, okay.
At least I know how to enjoy myself.
And then you start talking about like, okay, and you sit there and you complain about work for an hour and a half when and sitting there whining when we should be grinding.
Well, maybe if it lasted longer than 15 minutes, I'd have
I got a
Kate,
busy life.
before we go to break, tell us
15
why you
minutes.
wanted to come on the show and date another guy.
That was good.
Well, I feel that even though I'm just dating Jacob right now, and we have fun together, I feel that if there's really someone else that I'm attracted to, then maybe we shouldn't be exclusive.
That's reasonable. Well, it seems that Jacob and Kay have some differences to address. When we come back, we're going to meet the people that they dated, and we'll find out if they're going to stay together or have a change of heart. All right, welcome back to Change of Heart. We're here with Jacob and Kay, who don't really see eye to eye in their relationship. Kay wanted a man who would make her number one, talk about his feelings, and pronounce her name right. So we hooked her up with a man who worships women and isn't afraid to talk about it. Please welcome Leo Rotkin. Hey, Leo. Good to see you. Of course, you know Kay. And Jacob, we'll start with your first impression of Leo. What do you think?
Seems like a decent guy. I don't know. He kind of looks like he thinks he's a little better than he is, but that's all right.
Okay. That's what first impressions are all about. Kate, let me ask you, did Leo get your name right when you gave him the Hawaiian thing?
Yes, we were talking on the phone, and he asked me, "Oh, is K short for anything?" And I told him, and he pronounced it right the first time.
Bonus points right out of the box.
And that made a really great first impression.
Uh-huh. And Kay, did he impress you in other ways before you met?
Yes. Before he was late, he called me to tell me he's still on the freeway and that he was gonna be late.
Does he have a car phone?
And
That helps.
and yeah, well.
Hey, that helps. That's good.
Jacob he would never do that
No,
for you?
he knows he's gonna be
don't
late.
have
He
a
lives a
car
half an hour away from me.
I don't have a car phone. That's fine.
No, you don't have a car phone, but before you leave the house, you know you're gonna be late. You could call me to tell me, because that's just rude.
Okay. He shows up a little late, gives you the warning, but then he finally shows up. What'd you think when you saw him?
Well, he looked really good. I mean, he looks like the local boys from Hawaii. They're really cute.
Oh.
And then the first thing that I saw were his eyes, and that his eye color is hazel, and it's like a little lighter than his skin, and it really made a great contrast.
Wow. Okay. And Leo.
In my eyes?
You both have great eyes.
And Leo, your impressions of Kay when you first met?
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful girl.
Got good taste. That's good.
I looked at her face, great body, her breasts.
They speak for themselves. Yes.
To me, he seems kind of like the guy that's all he's looking for. So that's good.
Leo, tell us about your date. What you had planned?
Well, we started with a little rollerblading in Venice Beach, and we wound up hiking up in the Hollywood Hills. The sun was setting just right, holding hands. It was beautiful. It was nice.
So, Kay, I would assume you worked up an appetite at this point then.
Yeah, we were really hungry, so we decided to go to a restaurant and eat. And then afterwards, we went to the beach for a nice romantic walk. And while we were on the beach, I got a little bit cold. And so he put his arm around me, and then we were sitting on our towels, and then he started kissing the back of my neck. And then we started making out.
Jacob? Well, let me ask Jacob a question. On your first date with Kay, was there that kind of activity going on? Did you get to make out with her?
Later, I mean, I wasn't like all over like right away and kissing her neck and
Neither was he, it just
stuff
happened.
like that.
There was no complaining.
And Kay, how long did this go on?
You know.
Well, it went on a while, and then and then I decided to cool things off. So I have my bathing suit on, so I decided to go in the water. But Leo forgot his bathing suit in the car, and so he just went in his boxers.
And Kay, at this point, you felt it was
Just
important to
showing
cool
himself
things off?
off and everything, huh? That's cool.
I'm sorry. Jacob was commenting. Kay, you felt it was important to go cool him off at this point because it was getting too heated?
Yeah,
Okay.
a little heated.
Yeah. What was Leo doing that made you want to cool off?
Well, he was saying all the right things, and he was being really sweet, but you
Probably
know.
got the book on all of them.
Yeah, it's the first date.
Look at the guy.
He's trying to make a good impression, so I wasn't too sure if he was being sincere or not. And I know Jacob's a sincere person when he's not jealous.
So, Leo, you went in with your boxers. They're wet. Did you spend the rest of the date in wet boxer shorts?
We were driving home. I was taking her back to her place, and I was feeling a little clammy.
You had the wet boxers on at this point.
Yeah, so I managed to take them off. She grabbed the wheel. I mean, we're flying down the freeway at 80 miles per hour. And she rounded up a towel in the back seat, and we managed to...
And Kay, while you're holding the wheel, were you taking a little peek there?
No, I wasn't. I was too busy trying not to crash.
Jacob, do you think this is a good idea? He's changed and she's got the wheel. They're going 80 down the highway?
Don't like any of it.
Don't like any of it?
I don't like any of it.
Okay.
I'm actually a little surprised, actually.
Kay, that make you a little crazy, though? Make you a little nervous?
I was a little, heroic. Because I'm not used to someone changing while they're driving, and especially since we're speeding.
Right.
So, I mean, it made me nervous that we were going to crash, and I know Jacob's... I mean, he's a crazy driver, but he wouldn't change while he's driving.
Okay. Then, Kay, you get back to your place, and then what happened?
He met my cat Kaya, and my other cat Sunny was hiding, and he loves cats, which is a plus because Jacob has a problem with my cats.
He loves everything.
Cat.
He loves cats. Why not? Love everything, sure.
Okay.
You're mean to my cats,
Kay, there they
so-
are. He's playing with the cats, and you're at the apartment. And then what?
I'm honest, that's all.
And then, we made out again.
It's fun. There's a lot of girls out there.
Another makeout session going on.
There's a lot of girls out there, you know what I'm saying?
Leo, last time it got a little hot and heated, you had to go cool off in the ocean. What happened this time?
She sent me off to the showers.
And would that have been a cold, lonely shower?
She gives a good wash, Chris.
Wow. Will Leo showering Kay with affection be enough to give her a change of heart? We'll find out later, but next we're going to meet the woman that Jacob dated, and we'll hear what happened on their date. Welcome back. We just heard what happened on Kay's date with Leo, and now we're going to meet the woman that Jacob dated. Jacob said he wanted a woman who wouldn't compare him to Dad or wear underwear like Grandma. So we hooked him up with a woman who never gets complaints about her sexy underwear. Please welcome Brandi Howard. Hello, Brandi. Good to see you. You know Jacob? And Kay, we'll let you start. What do you think of Brandi?
She's very pretty. Thanks. She needs a little more dye in her hair, though.
The roots.
Maybe I need a little more stuffing in my bra.
I'm all natural, though.
Jacob, and more importantly, of course, since this was your date, what did you think when you met Brandi?
Oh, I thought she was awesome looking right when I walked in, but she has a really cute smile. It reminds me of Julia Roberts' smile, and I told her that too.
And Kay, does Jacob ever have an occasion to make mention that you look like a movie star or ever?
No. But that's all right.
Oh, you don't mind? Okay. And Brandi, when you met Jacob, what was that like?
Oh, I thought it was awesome. Beautiful eyes, great body. Yeah, he had it going on.
So Jacob, the date started at Brandi's apartment. Is that right? And what did you think of her apartment?
Oh, first of all, it was a lot cleaner than Kay's. I mean, there wasn't papers all around and all stuff like that, but it was cool. Kay's place is usually
maybe
a mess.
if I wasn't working 2 jobs trying to support myself, I'd have a little more time to clean up.
All right, Jacob, let's talk about the date. What did you have planned? Where'd you take Brandi?
Well, we went to a studio tour, and we had a lot of fun. It was really hot that day, and but Brandi was cool. We hung out, and we kicked back and talked, and she was relaxed. She wasn't like whining or anything like Kay would be, because of the heat.
And Brandi, was there anything positive about it being so hot that day?
Yeah, Jake took his shirt off. And he had a good body, and all these little girls, we would see little girls around, following us around the park, trying to stay by him and talk to him. And we went to this demonstration, and they needed a volunteer, and they picked him out of everyone in the audience to come down because he was so strong. And everybody was giving me the thumbs up sign like he was my man.
Yeah. So, Jacob, at some point here, did you get a chance to cool off anywhere?
Yeah, we went on a water ride. It was we got just totally drenched, and she was happened to be wearing these like little white shorts. And when she was getting out of the ride, she I could see like she had these little bikini heart underwear on. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. She looked really good wet. Really good.
So, Brandi, I guess he complimented you. He liked your underwear at that point.
Yeah, he said he was glad I wasn't wearing grandma panties.
Oh.
Well, he could see me in thongs if he would just buy them for me.
I offered.
No, you may offer, but you don't come through.
Let me ask Leo a question here. Leo, what kind of underwear was Kay wearing for your date?
She actually wasn't wearing any. It was a bathing suit.
Oh, okay.
It was a bathing suit.
Jacob, besides the underwear that Brandi was wearing, is there anything else Brandi was wearing that Kay wouldn't wear for you?
Yeah, she has a tattoo on her ankle, first of all, which I think is really cute.
Tattoo?
And
generic.
her toenail polish is blue and green alternating. I like that. It's kind of.
I don't like toenail polish.
There's a little bit of a funk in there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I
something
get
Kay
a
would never
tattoo.
do.
I
She
get
would
a
never do
tattoo,
that.
but I want something really special and unique, not just something that everyone will have.
All right. So at this point, Brandi, then it sounds like you guys are pretty comfortable. Things are going really well.
Mm-hmm.
A good time.
It was great. It was awesome.
And then did you go to dinner after the park, or what happened?
Yes. Oh, we went to like a little sushi bar, and we had so much fun. And we like ordered sushi and we shared it. And if I took a bite and didn't like it, then he would pick up that same piece and eat it. So it was awesome. I've never chowed down on sushi before with somebody sharing the same piece and everything. Pretty intimate.
Uh-huh. And Jacob, the conversation during dinner, did you have a good time with that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had a good time. She seems like she comes from a good family. They live in Texas and all. She's like, I'm not worried about her comparing me to her dad.
Oh, well, that's important.
Yeah.
And Brandi, the date ended how?
He drove me home and got out and walked me to the door and gave me a big hug. And I probably would have kissed him, but he seemed shy.
He wasn't that shy when we were together.
And
But I was glad he was pretty respectful. I was pretty shocked about what they did on their date. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
we didn't have any nearby showers or anything around, anything like
Yeah.
that.
Now, Jacob, after you heard what happened on Kay's date, do you kind of wish things were a little different at the end of that date?
A good night kiss would have been nice. It would have definitely been.
Okay. Could have ended at least with a nice kiss.
Call me old-fashioned. I mean, I wasn't.
I wouldn't call him
Gonna force it.
old-fashioned.
All right. Will Jacob and Kay have a change of heart during the break? That's what they've got to decide. We'll find out what they decided when we come right back. Welcome back to Change of Heart. Now's the moment of truth. During the break, Jacob and Kay each made a final decision about the future of their relationship, and there's no turning back now. Will they stay together, or have they had a change of heart? Kay and Jacob, you both came on the show saying, if you were tempted by a second date, it might be time to move on. So that was pretty much the focus. Jacob, we're going to start with you. You said you wanted somebody that wasn't wearing old lady underwear, wasn't comparing you to dad, and somebody that wouldn't whine instead of grind. So you had a really good time with Brandi. You get the first decision.
Well, first of all, I had a really good time on our date. It was a lot of fun, and I would love to go out with you again. And Kay, I think in the long run we will be good friends, and I hope we continue to be. But change of heart.
Brandi, is that okay with you? All right, Kay, your decision now. You said you wanted somebody that could at least pronounce your name. One of the things that bothered you earlier in the show was that somebody chose their friends over you. We know how much that bothered you. Sorry that happened. And, you're hoping to find somebody that wouldn't do that. You had a good time with Leo, had a crazy, wild date. You've been with Jacob for a long time now, but your decision is?
Well, Jacob, we've been friends for a long time, and, although, we've been dating for 4 months, I feel that I've never had a date with you like I had with Leo. So Leo just swept me off my feet, so I'd have to say a change of heart.
And Leo, that's okay with you? All right. Obviously, you guys could be tempted. You both started new relationships, so good luck to the both of you, starting off sort of fresh, and hopefully you guys do remain really good friends down the road. All right, that's our show for today. Good luck to our two new couples, Kay and Leo, Jacob and Brandi. We'll see you next time on Change of Heart.